Okay, 1852, good luck. So we've not played before, we have no head-to-head score. 2,500 games for my opponent, very good. I've done 680, it's just a bit short of... let's do a Slav for this one. I've done just short of 700 games. I'm going to develop... Now, if you play your bishop up, it walks into this slight bit of a problem. So I'm going to put the bishop on the diagonal for this game. I'm just trying to get castled and then worry about what to do. Okay, choose to take. So it's going to be quite symmetrical here. I mean, he could take the knight. I don't think he will, but he could. Otherwise, natural move is just to develop, and I see no reason not to. Again, if I do queen up, my opponent can match it. The double pawns are not necessarily bad. Oh, now queen up and you can't go here. So queen up might be a move. And what do? You go here. Then maybe now knight out wide. I'm actually going to develop the bishop first. See if we just provoke a pawn push, which we do. So now we need to drop back or we need to trade. I'm actually going to trade just to break the structure up. Okay, so now what do? Here, you're going to play here. So I think I'm just going to play queen up. Yeah, I'm trying to just go slow and steady does it. I want to support this pawn and do something like this eventually. Or maybe give up the knight and a pawn if we can get rid of the bishop. Let's just see how my opponent chooses to play this. Actually, I think it makes sense to go here as well. Yeah, let's put the rook on the c file. We can maybe bring the other rook across at some point. But here, now if you come down, I can move my knight. But is there any good square to move to? I'm not sure there is. Knight across doesn't feel like it's achieving anything. So that could be an idea. I don't see any reason why not to at least try that. Or maybe bishop down is annoying. Yeah, let's go here like my opponent has done. Just to stop this. So he launches forward. So now we'd like to put the knight there if we can. So if we do this, can we get the knight round the angles? 1, 2, 3. That could be potentially useful. Knight back now, this pawn falls. But yeah, that's maybe... I'm going to support the pawn to release the knight. Something like this. Or at least that's what I'm intending to do. If that knight wanders off, I might go here and sack knight and pawn to get rid of the bishop. Let's leave a bishop here. I think I'm safe to redeploy the knight. And obviously my opponent can do the same thing and come this way, so it's a little bit tricky for both of us. Okay. So knight takes is not a move. Let's get on with the plan and redeploy the knight. I'm burning a lot of time here. Okay, so let's play knight up again. I don't think he'll take, but he might do, you never know. Now, takes, knight takes, and we get 2 pawns for the rook and 2 pieces. But again, it's probably fundamentally not great, especially if my opponent still has a dark bishop, but something to consider. So he launches forward. Now that gives me a chance to trade here. That feels like it should be quite good. I don't see the benefit to going there. Yeah, let's just take and trade something and put the rook back to the A file. Okay, so do we do that? Yeah, I might just sack a pawn for pawn. So takes, rook takes. Feels alright. Chase the queen, but feels like we're defending okay. So I'll go here and see if you just push forward. If so, we can always maybe just come back. I mean, just push your pawn, but we can try and just even sack a pawn temporarily and go after this one. Oh, he's just taken, so he's going to do that trade. So I think I need to take back there. My queen might get a bit offside for a bit. Rook down, obviously putting a lot of pressure on. I don't see any better square than either of these, so does it matter? I like the look of going here actually, because then I've got rook up and I can pin the rook and try and get one of his rooks off the board. So what's he lining up? This, but that feels like it should be fine. So I'm going to pin that rook and make sure one of my opponent's rooks comes off the board. And hope that we don't miss some spectacular sacrifice or something. I'm playing this maybe Maybe a tad bit too quick, even though I'm down on the clock. I say opponent's got a lot of games here, very experienced, so what do we do now? I don't think we can really stop this. We're not going to play this. Takes, queen takes is probably fine. So I like the look of just playing queen up. Just to keep some gentle pressure on the pawn should you come in. We can trade. If queen takes, we take here. If pawn takes, again, that feels like it's alright. Comes in to hit my rook. That's a move I actually missed. That's a move I missed. So now queen across is going to be a bit of a problem. I just completely missed that move. So what do? Do I go all in? That's just crazy, isn't it? So I think I have to go here and hope I'm defending, but I'm not sure I'm going to be. So I think I have to push up. There was no point moving the rook if I wasn't going to do this, so I have to push. Takes, takes, check. Could be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure I can defend this, but that's just chessing it. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. As long as your opponent's playing fairly, that is all you ask for. That is literally all you care about. So I'm looking at queen down, but everything's guardable. Bishop up takes, queen takes, and there's still a mate threat, so we can't do that. I don't see any other way to defend though. Wow, I think it is just an auto loss. I should have gone there to come in. Here, bishop back, takes, queen takes, and there's a mate threat. And I do not see any way to stop it. Because I can't play queen on this diagonal now. And to just challenge here, so I think it's literally over. I don't think there's any move I've got that can avoid an automatic loss. Wow. I just cannot see a move. Queen back, just bishop up. There's no way to even make a good sacrifice. Or to get my queen back to guard. Pawn up, bishop takes. Yeah, I'm going to have to play pawn up there. I mean, pawn takes is clearly just cleanly winning. There's nothing else I can play though. Bishop takes, at least I can trade and you have to go with the pawn, not the queen. But queen round is still, it's going to be clean enough, isn't it? Like f4 to support your structure or something. A pawn takes should be good enough, but I might hold on for a couple more moves. I'm not sure. Not sure. Let's just see. All I can do is really sit and shuffle and wait for the inevitable here. So he's gone back. So can I actually take there now? Why did he do that? What was the idea? The idea is this pawn. But if I push on, you just simply come back, right? Ah, but then bishop here, and I'm covering, I've got the same thing. So why did he do that? That's the idea. But I think I can go here now, because now when you come in, I can take, and you'll have to take with the pawn, not the queen. Okay. So now I think I come back here. I don't see any other move to even contemplate playing, so let's just drop back. But if I take, you have to take with the pawn, and then the rook would actually hang. So bishop back now would be a mistake, because you can't take with a queen. Take with a pawn, you hang the rook. But other than that, I'm struggling to find any playable moves in any way, shape or form. How do I dislodge this rook? If I could trade the rooks off, I'd be not so bad. So here, I think he just simply goes back. But has he allowed me to play rook across now? Rook across, bishop back, I just take the rook. If he takes my rook, queen takes, then bishop back. It's fine to trade and I'm holding on. So here, is bishop down the winning move? Queen across. Yeah, here, I think bishop down is the winning move, isn't it? And I'd have to sack, I can't. Wow, yeah, I've just got nothing. I'll have to just come here. Here, I'll have to go back somewhere, I'm not sure where. But yeah, the quick rook across there and I've blundered bishop down. So he's gone back, but there's no way to sack an exchange, so what about queen there or queen there? I don't like either of them. I'm going to have to go back. I'm trying to keep pressure on the rook so he can't play bishop here, because then I could safely take and attack the rook. So if he wants to repeat, he can repeat, but I don't think he will. I mean, he's got a minute and a half on the clock, so you've got to find that finish. Okay, so he's gone back over. So now can I play a move like queen here and solidify? Again, I don't see anything else worth even considering. But I'm trying to get rid of the rook. If I could swap the rooks off, I've got half a chance. If I can then push on and chase the queen, half a chance. Only half a chance, but still half a chance. You can imagine rook back and queen in is still a bit of a problem, but maybe I've got bishop back now. So can we survive this? Rook moves, maybe bishop back to challenge the bishop directly. Then if queen in, well, he's just played pawn up. So I think bishop down is a move now. Take, take, it's got to be. Bishop down has to be a move. It's not to say I'm not in trouble, but say trade, trade. So he's played across, threatening checkmate. But I've got bishop up, or I can push the pawn. I think I pushed the pawn. I could have played bishop up as well. But I'm guarding this pawn. If trade, I think I go with the rook, and then I've got rook up, something like that. That sort of concept. Yeah, let's pre-move that. Okay, so he's come up, but I think I can go here now. And if he doesn't trade... Oh, hold on, I lose my pawn. Trade, trade, rook across, and I can't defend my pawn. Here, queen down. Rook up. Yeah, there's no way to get here, is there? Let's just go here and maybe rook up. Oh, but he's got queen down, then queen in. I might have to just trade and give up the pawn and hope I can play a good endgame. So I've still got the option, queen there or rook there. Now rook there, I attack the rook. Check, I just step up. I'm going to risk it and play rook up, so we attack the rook. Check, I think I just simply step up. And then pray for a miracle. But I've got to really quicken up and focus now. We might have a sack at some point, or this sort of idea, but I don't see how I get there. So he's just gone across. Now I can play rook back, right? Let's drop the rook back. We still guard. We guard the check. Check, I just step up. You know, primo if he takes. So up. But now we stop the queen coming in so easily. Here, I'll gladly trade the queen, but he still gets the rook over and he wins my pawn. So that's the same position. So queen down is still a problem. Rook across, I'm getting checkmated. He's gone with a rook. So he's gone for the same thing. Here, takes. Ah, maybe I go here, hit the rook and pawn, yeah. I think that's the idea. If takes, I've got queen up. And I hit the rook and I hit the pawn. Otherwise, I'll have to just come back and bail out and let him take the pawn and just pray that I can survive, which I don't think I can. Well, let's come up and pressure the pawn and guard the pawn. Oh, it's checkmate. I've blundered checkmate. I've blundered checkmate. I just didn't see it. Oh, if I go there, it's actually mate in one. So I had to go there. Only legal move. Pawn up and I'm lost. Wait, now can I go here? Check, back. No, it's checkmate, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a false checkmate. Here, check. Here is mate. So here, check. There's no other move, so you have to block. But you just check down and you check again. Actually, so I have to block, right? Oh wait, can I go here? Can I step here and hit the rook? Because I am threatening to come in and repeat. So he has to guard his pawn. So have we swindled a draw? He doesn't want to repeat it because he knows he's winning, or he should be winning. But can he avoid a repetition? The engine might say it's actually level or close to level. I don't think it will, but it might do. But I don't see any other good move here. So I'm going to come in over and try and chase the queen. Oh, no, I've just walked into checkmate again. It's literally just mate next move. What have I done? I've just walked into it. Here. Yeah, I can't be pestered with that. Okay, so I've put this game through the analyzer now just to get the post-game review done. So they're the move times for both players. That's the actual graph. I basically didn't have a chance in this game. I was never better at all. I'm even in a few little portions of it. This is the last bit where the game has gone wrong. So in this position, the engine's saying I could have actually played rook across here to stabilise the position and I just missed it. Moving the queen across. So opponents played a really good game there. So you say well done to them. As long as everybody's playing fairly, that is all you ask for. So we've played 83% versus 88% accuracy, and the CPL is 54 versus 33. So not perfect from either of us, but you say my opponent's just played the better game there of the two of us. Just played the better game, deserves the win. So very well done.